Okay, we're back. We're back in the same area where we left off at, or where we was cut off at. Slakia for that Israel. Just like I said early in the video, I'm not too sure how much space I have on this phone. So, because of the other videos that I have to download onto my channel. But, we're going to try to make this one quick, okay? As you can see, there's another gecko just ran away. So, like I was saying, and actually that's an example. Not saying that a gecko or a lizard is a harmful creature of the Most High, but that was a prime example of what I was talking about, how things can get up under the fence or sneak up under the fence if need be, right? Along with all of the other harmful creatures of the Most High, right? Like your snakes, your raccoons, your foxes, right? Those animals, they can squeeze through pretty tight spaces like this right here, okay? And little small puppies or whatever, anything that's predatory, right? So this is what happened to Israel over the time, okay? As the false doctrines and the other nations, try to entice Israel, all right? This is what happens. The fence starts to get lifted up a little bit, or the covering, which is the ground, in which we're supposed to be grounded in or rooted in, starts to dig away. All right. So you have all of the false nations coming in, all of the false doctrines, the lying wonders, the sin creeping into Israel, right? And this is where Israel starts to be led astray from the Most High. And then you can have all of these things creeping in from under the fence, which is us, by the way. Just like I said earlier in the video, we're the gatekeepers of righteousness. Okay. So when we start to become corrupt, this is what happens. And then all of the false narratives, all of the sin, the lying wonders, the false doctrines starts to creep in and cause Israel to go sin and astray from the Most High, right? As you can see here, there's another breach in the fence, right? So over time, Israel, once again, we joined ourselves to the other nations, right? Which is the Canaanites, the Ammonites, the Edomites, okay, the Ishmaelites, all of these other nations that hates the Most High chosen people. And then the fence becomes weak. It's not rooted. It's not grounded. As you can see here, it's easily shakeable. It's easily breachable. Okay, it could be easily destroyed, right? If the other nations come in and just give this fence, which is us, Israel, a good push, it's going to be on the ground, man. So not only are we corrupt from the foundation as of now as a people, but we could be knocked over for one good push, man, right? What is that good push? False doctrines, lying wonders, deceiving wonders, okay? Joining ourselves to the other nations as we shouldn't, all right? So this is what happened to us as a nation of people, man, okay? When we let false doctrines and the other nations creep in to lead us astray from the Most High, we become corrupt as this fence here, okay? From the core, from the foundation. So everything creeps in, all right? And then eventually, over the years, if this continue to happen, as you can see this fence here, it's still corrupt from the bottom, all right? Everything creeping in, all of the snakes, all of the raccoons, all of the foxes, all of the weasels, right? Everything creeping in, okay? And that's not good. See, now this is the reason why I wanted to remake this video, because this is a great example of how Israel is, man. Okay, sometime we will remain strong as the beginning of that fence back there, But when we start to be led astray from the Most High, we actually allow ourselves to be led astray from the Most High. Things like this start to happen. And then when all of the intruders come in, we become corrupt from the foundation and we become weak as a nation. Okay? But this is what we're supposed to do, Israel. We got to come back to the Most High, which is the Heavenly Father, so we can be no longer corrupt from the foundation, right? So unfortunately, as Israel continued joining themselves to the other nations, okay, becoming indoctrinated with the other nations' false philosophies and false ideologies and false lying wonders and doctrines, this is what happens. Until we can't take no more as a nation of people, the Most High chastised us, man. Right? This is what he did. There was a breach, and then there was a great collapse. Right? Just as during the times of Jeroboam and Rehoboam, when the kingdom split. So when you see something like this in offense, which is supposed to be us, the gatekeepers of righteousness, anything can come in now, right? The other nations can come in anytime they want with their false doctrines, false lying wonders, leading us astray from the Most High, causing us to become weak and brittle as a nation. But right here, this is the ultimate chastisement, right? When there's a breach in the fence and there's a complete opening, then we're done as a nation, man. Just like I said, during the times of Jeroboam and Rehoboam, right? When the nation was split in two, okay? But this is what can happen, Israel. If we get back firmly placed and rooted in the Most High, he can start us all over again as a nation, man. Right? This is what he can do. You see that? That's planted firmly on the ground there. That's firm. Right? So this is how we're supposed to be as a nation of people, man. We're supposed to be firmly rooted in the Most High, man. Okay? And we can be a strong nation again. Now, when you try to shake this fence here, it's more firm, right? You can't, you can shake it a little bit right here because of the opening there. But I'm pretty sure when you go further down, it's firm. Why? Because all down the foundation here of the fence is firmly rooted in the Most High, man, right? Keeping the law, statutes, the commandments again. Keeping the high holy days. Keeping the dietary law, right? Keeping the Sabbath holy, okay? Israel could be a strong nation again, man. Just like this fence. Look at it. Firmly placed on ground, man. Rooted in the Most High. Right? This is how we got to become again, Yasharal. Once we return back to the Most High, everything will be fine with us as gatekeepers of righteousness in the world. Not just the region, the world. Okay? All because we made that decision to come back to the Most High and keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Right? So that's what I wanted to do with this video here. Okay? So just like I said, I'm not too sure how much longer I have making this video here. I don't want it to cut off on me, but this is my interpretation and my version of the video that the elder did a few years back. This, like I said, I want to believe it was in 2016 or 15. It was pre-pandemic, and it was a good video. And I couldn't find the video. I'm not too sure if I seen it on social media or YouTube, and I couldn't find the video because I don't know the elder's name, and I forget the camp that he was a part of, but I want to believe that it was in Florida. I want to believe that was the area that he was in, right? But it was a great video. It was a great narrative that he had, an objective for the video, picturing Israel as a fence. And I wanted to give my version of it, hopefully that it's good enough. And, also hopefully that he see this video, I'm not too sure how this is going to reach him, but if it's the will of the Most High, it will reach him, and hopefully that he can drop a comment about it and let me know how did I do. All right. So and that goes for all of you too. Yasharala, drop a comment down in the comment section. Let me know, how was this video? Is this concept of Israel good? I mean, personally, I think it's good. That's the reason why I'm doing my version of it. And this is how we got to be. This, like I said, Israel. Once we come back to the Most High and we stay grounded and rooted in the Most High, even on this hill here. This is a hill that I'm standing on. It's like a slight hill. So this is what we definitely, surely must do as a nation of people. Yasharal, which is so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negroid descent. All right. So I'm going to end this video here. This is the Seed Souls of Israel, the Rocks of Offense, and also the ambassadors for righteousness, the restorers of paths and the repairs of the breach, and the advocates for Christ and the peculiar servants. Dropping you this quick freestyle impromptu video. Hopefully that everyone continue to have a lovely, lovely day today. Until next time, shalom, 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 shalom. Yasharal. All right, peace out.